Hello kids, how are you all? Doing great? Yes. Children, today we are going to do chapter number 6 from our English workbook. Let's get going. Okay, children, see on page number 46, chapter number 6, the story of Arachne, worksheet number 1. Do you know what a postcard is? Okay, children, before starting this exercise, let me show you a postcard. See children, this is a postcard. What is a postcard? A card for sending a message by post without an envelope. Now, postcard is a piece of thick paper intended for writing and mailing without an envelope. See, this is the front part of a postcard and this is the back part of a postcard. The front part generally has a photograph or a picture, and the back part we use it for writing a message. Now it is generally it is in rectangular in shape. Now if you want to send best wishes to someone, you can use a postcard. And if you are on your vacations and if you want to tell your friend about that place, so you can use a postcard and you can write the message and then post it. Okay children, now let's start our worksheet number 1. See on page number 46, a postcard is given. See, this is the front part of a postcard. It has a picture. And on page number 47, a message is given. This is the back part of a postcard. Now, the back part of a postcard is divided into two parts. See, on the left side, we use this part to write a message. And on the right side, we use this part for writing an address. Now, one girl was there, Misha, and he wrote a message to her friend Amy. Understood? Now, who is writing a message? That person, or who is sending a message, that person is called a sender. So who is the sender? Who is sending a message? Misha. And Misha is writing a message to her friend Amy. So who will receive this message? Amy is going to receive this message. So Amy is called an receiver or recipient. Understood? So who is the sender? Misha. Who is going to receive this message or who is going to receive this postcard? Her friend Amy. Understood? So a person who receives something is called a recipient, and a person who writes a message or sends a letter, that person is called a sender. Understood? Now, few points you have to keep in your mind while writing a postcard. See this, 5 things. You have to start your message greeting a person to whom you are writing. You should first greet that person. If you are writing this message to your friend, you can generally write hi Amy, hello Amy. And if you are writing the message to your grandmother, so you can write dear grandma. So this is called the greeting. Always write a letter starting with the greeting part. After greeting that person, you will write your message. That is called body part. And after completing your message, when your body part is completed, you will close your letter. That is, you will write your signature. If you are writing this message to a friend, you will write here your friend and after that your name. Okay. If you are writing to your grandmother, you will write here your granddaughter, then your name. Understood? This part, this left side is used to write a message. Now, on the right side, we use this right side to write an address. Now, whose address we will write here? The recipient's address. Recipients means a person who receives a letter or something. So, who is going to receive this postcard? Amy. Yes, so here we will write Amy's address. And in the top right hand corner of this part, right hand side part, you will paste a stamp here. Understood? And you have to write the date also. On which date you have written this message. Understood? So, like this, you have to write the message. Now, related to this postcard, few questions are there. Let's see. Now, mark these statements true or false. See the first one. Misha has sent Amy a postcard. Now, who has sent this letter, children? Misha or Amy? Misha. Yes. Misha has written this message to Amy now? Yes. So, this statement is true. So, try to get the answers of rest of the statements. Understood? Read the message, read the address, read the date also. Then only you will get the answers. Okay, children. On page number 48, worksheet number 2 is given. Exercise A. Give anagrams for these words. Yes, children, I know this very well that you people now know what are anagrams. What are anagrams? Yes, when we rearrange the letters of the words, we get a new word that are anagrams. So, number 1, the word is dear, D-E-A-R. And when you rearrange the letters, you will get an anagram. Yes, that is read, R-E-A-D, read. And I'm sure that for rest of the words, you will easily get the anagrams. Exercise B. Read each word set. Circle the compound word in each of them. Now children, here few word sets are given. See the first one, and from that word sets you have to get the compound word. See the first one. Kitchen, hall, bathroom, balcony. What are compound words, children? Yes, when we join two words together and we get a new word. So, which is the compound word? Yes, bathroom. Bath plus room makes it bathroom. Try to get the answers of rest of the word sets. Okay, children, on page number 49, worksheet number 3 is given. Look at the picture. Complete the sentences with the correct word from the brackets. Now, children, observe this picture carefully and related to this picture, 8 blanks are given and brackets are also given. Options are also given and you have to choose the correct word. See the first one. The dash boy is playing with a ball. Big or little? Now, Look at this picture. Now, which boy is playing with the ball? Big or little? See, this boy is playing with the ball. Is this boy looking big or little? Yes, little. So, the little boy is playing with the ball. So, observe this picture carefully and get the answers for rest of the blanks. Okay, children. See on page number 50, worksheet number 4, exercise A. Here are 10 pairs of words. Identify the one with the correct spelling and write it in the blanks. Now, children, here pairs means a set of two things used together. So, here two spellings, same spellings are given and you have to identify the correct spelling. See the first one. Control, Control. Control, Control. Now, which is the correct spelling of control? With single L or with double L? Yes, with single L. Control. Control. So, identify the correct spellings of rest of the words and write it in the blanks. Take out page number 51, worksheet number 5. Describe the picture in your own words. Now, children, observe this picture and you have to write a short paragraph in your own words. See the surroundings, see the animals, what are they doing? Describe the color of animals also. And it can be a scary ending also or it can be a happy ending also. So you can write it in your own way. And one more thing, children, that keep this book with you while I'm explaining all these worksheets. Okay. Have a good day. Bye bye.